Catholic bishops are set to decide whether to press President Biden to stop taking communion over the president's support for abortion. Matthew Bunson, the Washington bureau chief at EWTN, the global Catholic network, told CBN News that America's second Catholic president is, quote, a self-professed Catholic whose actions are contrary to the teaching of the Church.
To have a Catholic who's presenting himself or herself for communion while publicly in open dissent the teachings of the Church, this is a source of confusion for people. And for the bishops, this is a teaching moment. It's an important teaching moment.
Well, here with us now for more is Father Thomas Reese. He's a Jesuit Catholic priest and senior analyst at Religion News Service. Father, thank you again for being with us. The Catholic bishops in the United States meet in June for their next annual meeting. Where do bishops stand on how to deal with President Biden?
Well, the bishops are clearly unhappy with President Biden's position on abortion. They have been very clear in their position and what they have been saying about this. But the whole communion question here is something else. And that's is a story that keeps popping up periodically, but really, frankly, has very little foundation. The Bishops' Conference, which meets in June, has absolutely no authority to tell President Biden that he cannot go to communion. Under canon law, they do not have that authority. Cardinal Ratzinger, when he was head of the Congregation for Doctrine of the Faith under John Paul II, made very clear that bishops' conferences have only limited authority. The only person that has authority over who goes to communion in his diocese is the local bishop. So for Washington, D.C., that is Cardinal Wilton Gregory, who has made clear that he is going to allow President Biden to go to communion.
Yeah, even so, can President Biden have it both ways? Can he be a Catholic and still support abortion rights?
Well, that's a question we'd have to also address to over half of American Catholics, because we know from public opinion polls that Catholics are in favor of legalized abortion. They're, you know, most Catholics don't like abortion. And I think most Catholics agree with the Church's teaching that it's immoral. But then there's the second question about whether or not it should be legal or not. And that's where most American Catholics, including the president, disagree with the bishops. And so this is a problem the bishops have of how are they going to convince their own flock, let alone the American public, of their position that abortion should be illegal. They got a real challenge ahead of them to do that.
Real quickly here, in a one-word answer, yes or no, do you think that the Catholic bishops can agree to disagree with the president's position on abortion but still work with him on other areas?
Oh, absolutely. The bishops are quite good at doing that. Even during the Trump administration, when they worked with him on abortion and gender issues, they disagreed with him violently.
Father Reese, we are out of time,
on the issue of immigration.
We are out of time, unfortunately. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Good to be with you.